Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about the latest news in regards to Reading Football Club. Now, it was only yesterday where we went ahead and saw Reading win their first game in 15 attempts in the league, as we beat Cheltenham Town by a goal to nil. But plenty has happened since yesterday. Obviously, there was a signing before the game, there's been a signing after the game, and there's also been an official EFL announcement about Reading Football Club. Now, the first news story that we're going to go ahead and look at is that Reading's under-21 side went ahead and defeated Stoke by 2-0. Now, what I'm going to do throughout these little videos throughout them is just have a little quick look at how the under-21 sides get on. So it's a 2-0 win for the under-21 side. Wareham, who is on trial formerly at Chelsea, scored both the goals. Listen, in my opinion, give him a contract now. Look, he's deserved it if we're being completely honest. He played during pre-season under Ruben Selles. I know he played in the Weymouth game where Reading 11 under Noel Hunt went down there. He also played in the Sutton United friendly, and I believe he played as well in the Wimbledon one. So he's got experience as well with Reading Football Club, been here for a while. So I think it's just a matter of time before a contract gets put on the table for himself. But a 2-0 win in our return to the Premier League 2 sees us go joint top, which is always nice to see. Now, the winning ways obviously continued as we were able to go ahead and beat Cheltenham Town by a goal to nil, but we also won off the pitch as well. Reading officially made the announcement yesterday that Ben Elliott has signed from Chelsea's under-21 side. Now, Ben Elliott is someone that comes with a vast amount of international experience in the youth level. Previously playing for England under-15s alongside Jarrell Dorset and Claudio Osorio, formerly of Reading Football Club. Now, with Ben Elliott, it looks like someone that we're going to get is someone who is a very, very exciting prospect. And Chelsea fans even seemed a little bit sad for him to go. Now, Elliott was also linked with a French top division move in the summer, as he was linked with Lorient over the summer this year. With Ben Elliott, if we go ahead and take a look at some of his stats, he actually has no strengths or weaknesses on who scored, as he actually doesn't have a profile. We can go ahead and look at his career so far. It's only youth football and the EFL trophy that he has played in. But as you can see, 36 games with 4 goals and 4 assists. Majority of the time he plays as a central midfielder or a defensive midfielder. And yeah, safe to say that he is someone that I think will be very exciting for Reading. I think maybe we might see a change of tactic that Ruben Selles might come out with very soon as well. We've now got 3 very strong central midfielders in Lewis Wing, Charlie Savage, and now Ben Elliott. Obviously, Elliott has got to be getting used to men's football to start off with, and you maybe see him introduced from the bench and stuff like that to begin with, but he really does sound like a top prospect. Now, he is someone that has suffered through injury from an early age, and when he was 15-16 suffered a knee injury that kept him out of the game for 2 years. But Chelsea stuck by him, and he's been someone that has been able to keep in their youth side, and someone that a lot of fans wanted to see introduced before they went on this crazy transfer spending spree. Now, I'm happy with the addition of Ben Elliott, who joins us on a 3-year deal, and yeah, very exciting times ahead. Now, the second transfer that Reading went ahead and signed was another player. It was a player this time internationally, which is a big kind of shock. Reading have gone ahead and signed from Copenhagen on loan Paul Mukairu. Now, apologies if the name was wrong, but Paul Mukairu is joining Reading on a season-long loan. He's joined from Copenhagen and obviously has linked up with Ruben Selles previously, where Selles used to work at Copenhagen. Now, a quote from Mark Bowen. He's come out and said that it is fantastic to welcome Paul to the club. He already knows all about the standards of football that Ruben demands, and Ruben knows exactly what he can offer to Reading and the role he can play in the team. He has ability, character, and a desire to work. He will hope to make a strong impact at Reading. Even though he's still young, Paul already has some brilliant experiences under his belt, and he's determined to play a big role in the team's success this season. Now, with this Paul fella, he's obviously played for Copenhagen and actually featured in the Champions League last season, playing in both games against Man City. Now, we can go ahead and look at his strengths and weaknesses now according to WhoScored.com, with his strengths being his dribbling, his passing and his defensive contribution, with his weaknesses being his finishing, his aerial duels, his crossing and his offside awareness. Now, Paul Mukairu's style of play is that he likes to play long balls, he likes to dribble, he gets fouled often, there's a counter-attacking threat, and he likes to tackle. Sounds, once again, like a Ruben Selles style of player. He sounds someone that's not afraid to get a foot in, he's someone that's going to press, and he's fast on the counter-attack, which really does fit Ruben Selles' style down to a T. Obviously, we saw Reading yesterday looking quite good when it comes to that pacey, quick, fast attacking flow movement. Hopefully, he's someone that will be able to add to that. The finishing side of things is concerning because Reading still lack that big finisher, but it doesn't matter. He is brand new to the team, so we'll have to see how he goes. Now, the final piece of news is what we're going to talk about today. It's that Reading have officially been given a 1-point deduction following last season's breaches. Now, an official statement that Reading put out was that Reading Football Club can confirm that as a result of admitting 3 charges in relation to breaches of Regulation 64.7 of the EFL regulations relating to 3 instances of late payments of player wages, we have been penalised with a point deduction which will be applied to our 2023-24 total with immediate effect. We also have been sanctioned with a suspended penalty of 3 points, which will only be applied should the club fail to pay its players on time between now and the 30th of June 2024. So Reading have got to be on their best behaviour for the next year, as if we don't keep up with these player wages, then we'll unfortunately get another 3-point deduction. But with this one, I'm kind of glad it's only 1 point because there was a lot of concern going in that it was going to be a lot more. I'll take the 1 point and I'll take the suspended 3, but I don't want to be sat here again on September the 1st saying, yeah, Reading have been given this additional 3-point deduction as we can't pay our players yet again. At the end of the day, I was expecting worse, so to get just the 1 point isn't too bad, but at the same time, this shouldn't be happening at all. 3 seasons in a row now, Reading have got a points deduction, and that's another record. So we've got the record for 106, and we've also now got the record for the most points deductions in successive seasons. It needs to be sorted out, and the message is still sell before we die. He needs to leave the club, but look, it's not as bad as it could have been. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Obviously 2 new signings through the door and that unfortunate point deduction. But yeah, happy with the additions. It's exciting again. It's starting to be exciting to be a Reading fan. If we can pick up a result against Stevenage, could be even more exciting times coming soon. That's going to be it for this video though, guys. Hope you've all enjoyed it. My name's been James and we'll see you all for the next one coming very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.